Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing something different. So my parents are in Lake George up in New York right now for vacation, and I'm going to meet them up there. They're there for the whole week, but I was working so I couldn't go up there. But I took off for this weekend, and I decided to, since it's on the way, stop at Rye Playland up in New York. Okay, so I made it to Playland. First thoughts, it's really charming. I really like the way it looks. I'm not ready to die on Superflight, because like it says Zamperla Valair, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to purchase my ticket and then I'll be getting some credits. So the one thing that's really cool about this park is that if you are a Westchester resident, you get a discounted price, which is Westchester is where this place is located. And then if you're not riding rides, that's a really cool thing because you get to come in for free. But obviously I'm from New Jersey, so I have to pay the full $50, which isn't bad for 4 coasters. So let's go check it out. Now there's actually 5 coasters here, but I can't ride one because there's actually a height limit on it, which really sucks. Because like it looks like a really cool, but it's a little cool wooden kiddie coaster. So the only kiddie coaster I can ride is Family Flyer, which is a Zamperla Gravity Coaster, which is the 3rd one I'll be riding in a week's time. Because I went Hershey's, then I went Great Adventures for some stupid reason. Now I'm going to be riding this one. So I'm going to head over to the Dragon Coaster first, since yeah. Okay, so the first thing I actually did was pee. So over here they have a launch flume, and it looks like a Shoot the Chutes ride, but it looks really small for Shoot the Chutes. So it's kind of busy. I mean, Dragon Coaster had a line, but that's what I expect because it's the only good one here. So like, yeah. Alright, so this will be the first credit. And I got 3 more to do after this one. So they have Superflight, Family Flyer, and then a Wild Mouse. So I think it's called Crazy Mouse. It's a Zamperla Zigzag. They have one on Maury's Piers. So it's something new for me. But Superflight will be an interesting experience because I've heard it's literally the worst coaster ever. Okay, so just for a Dragon Coaster, that was fun, but like the trains suck. The lap bars are single position and they have to go down really, really tight. Like I'm a pretty big guy, as you can see, and like I get stapled. I'm less stapled on Toro and Wicked Cycle. Like I'm less stapled on those rides. And this is a classic wooden coaster that's almost 100 years old with like no air time. And the lap bars go down that far. That was ridiculous. Like, I don't know. It was a fun coaster though. Definitely, I love riding classic wooden coasters. They're one of my favorite types of like rides. But like, the lap bars just completely turned off the ride. Any airtime that there was gonna happen, just didn't. So yeah, heading to Wild Mouse now. So let's see how that is. Okay, just kidding. Wild Mouse is not up. So I guess I'm missing out on this credit. Oh well. So I guess we'll go do Superflight now, because that's the only other thing I have to do here besides the little Zamperla coaster. So that's a disappointment. I paid $30 for now 3 coasters and maybe a few classic rides. I heard that the whip is really fun. I'm gonna try that because Hershey Park's whip was really boring. I stated that in my vlog from Hershey. So I've heard this one's really good from Audrey and Matt, so like they both told me this one's really good, so I'm gonna try it out later. Dear God, pray for me. Going on this Zamperla Valair for the first time. Okay, I'm really starting to not like this park because Superflight's close. That's 2 out of the 4 credits I can possibly get that are gone now. And when I went to go into the line, they have the wristbands here or whatever. and he said, oh, the scanner or whatever. And the guy was like, oh, sorry, the ride's closed. So I apologized for entering the line, obviously. I was like, oh, my bad. So I was like, oh, you should probably put a sign up front or something like that to let everybody know the ride's closed. He was like, well, you should have known, but whatever. Like, in a really nasty attitude. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to try out Family Flyer now, see how this one goes. So that's 2 out of 4 credits down. I don't know if I can get the other 2, because like I said, I saw Superflight running when I got here. But, it's just kind of not now. And Wild Mouse is a trash can in front of the entrance, so like there's something going on there. There's no staff, no nothing over there. Although I did get Family Flyer, and it wasn't even bad. It was probably the best Zamperla family gravity coaster I've been on. It was really smooth for a Zamperla to be first. Like that's like the first thing that really blew me away. It was better than Coca Cruiser, but not better. Or no, it was better than both Coca Cruiser and Roadrunner at Great Adventure. And then I'll be riding Frankie's Mine Train tomorrow at Great Escape, because that's one of the 2 credits I missed there. I missed Frankie's Mine Train, and I missed and then whatever the other mine train is, I forget what it's called though. So yeah, I'm gonna wait around, see if Superflight opens up. Okay, so I just did the whip. It was fun, but nothing special, in my opinion. It was kind of like, felt like it was gonna fall apart, which is the fun part, I guess. It literally felt like it was gonna fall apart like every 5 seconds. I mean, I don't know how old that one is, but I'm pretty sure it's old, since like Dragon Coaster's been around since 1928. So like, I'm gonna walk over by Superflight to see if it's open now. I doubt it, but because I don't see trains cycling, or cars, I should say. But let's find out. Superflight's still closed, so like, I was told to ride the Derby Racer, so I'm gonna try that out. It looks kind of fun. Looks like a classic. Okay, so I just did Derby Racer. That was okay. It was unique, definitely unique. There's a guy doing a track walk, it looks like, on Superflight right now, so I might be able to get the credit. So I'm not sure. Okay, so the ride's on. They just start up the lift. So maybe I'll actually be able to get the credit. Not still 100% sure, because they just started up the lift, so like, yeah. I don't know how their procedures are compared to Six Flags, but if they don't care, then they'll send the ride like nothing matters, so yeah. So I just did this thing. They didn't even test the ride. They just turned it on, didn't test it or anything, didn't do any safety checks. That's concerning in the first place. And then to make it even worse, I didn't know how to sit or anything. It wasn't that bad, actually. It wasn't the worst coaster I've ever been on, but it was still a piece of shit. So like, my shoulders were definitely the thing that took the biggest like pain, I guess you could say. But like, there wasn't that much headbanging, surprisingly. Like, the restraints were really, really soft, so that definitely helped. I actually don't even have that much of a headache, surprisingly. I still think it's not the worst clone in the world. SLCs are still way worse. And Thunderhawk Adornia is still the worst coaster I've ever ridden, so yeah. The Wild Mouse is open, so that means I'm going over and getting this credit, and then I'm probably leaving. Maybe I'll ride double shot. That's about it. Maybe. But, alright, let's do this. Wow, that looks really fast. I'm not looking forward to this one at all. Okay, I just finished all the coasters. This park's a shithole. I'm out of here. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there are people who always say, oh, it's a nice park, don't worry. Oh, I mean, it looks really nice. It does look nice. Like, the landscaping's really nice. I'm probably gonna take a look over the boardwalk that they have here because that's like really iconic. So it looks really nice, and it's definitely, it's got the classic ride, it's got the whip, it's got the dragon coaster. The best one here is definitely Dragon Coaster. Probably the worst one here is Six Flight, definitely. And then Wild Mouse sucks. And then the rest of the guys just have flat rides. They have a double shot, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. So like I said before, they do have 5 coasters here. But they I think not Family Fly. I think you call it Kiddie Coaster. Yeah, Kiddie Coaster. It only has it has a height limit of like 56 inches. So you basically have to be like a 5-year-old to ride it. And it's a shame too because it looks like a little fun wooden coaster and like that looks so good. But so I'm gonna go check out the boardwalk now, and tomorrow I'm gonna be doing Great Escape. The park does have some charm to it. It has nice landscaping, and it's got there's a nice fountain with like a bunch of paintings on the side of it. That's cool. I mean, it's got mini golf here too. But nice skating playland game room. I don't know what that is. And over here is the boardwalk. This is the iconic Playland boardwalk that you see in like a ton of movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. I forget what movie it is, but I've seen it in the movie before, but I forgot what movie it was. So yeah, it's very iconic. This is a very iconic park. It's just not a great park at all. The boardwalk's really nice though. Definitely smells like a boardwalk, which I really like. So I got here at like 2 o'clock-ish, and it's now almost 3:30. So the fact that it took me an hour and a half to do 4 coasters at a little tiny park says a lot on how shit this park is. Like, I've seen people do Six Flags America in like an hour. Like, that's saying something. And Six Flags America is already a bad park, but I'm heading there this year, so I'll find out for myself. I'm gonna see if I can get some footage of like Dragon Coaster, maybe some of the others. But after that, I'm heading out. I did not have a good time here.